So welcome to my healthy cooking demonstration. Today I'm going to teach you how to cook a vegetarian chili. And I chose vegetarian chili because it incorporates a lot of healthy ingredients that most people aren't familiar cooking with. And when you learn how to cook with them in this recipe, then you can utilize it in other recipes. So it kind of kills a few birds with one stone. The first thing you'll need is kombu. The three beans you're going to use in this chili are adzuki beans, mung beans, and black beans. Perishable items that we're going to need are tempeh, shiitake mushrooms, 2 small yellow onions, 3 to 5 garlic cloves, 2 jalapeno peppers. You're going to need 4 cups of chopped tomatoes. Can of organic tomato paste, you'll need that as well. That equals about a half a cup, which is what you need for the recipe. The seasonings we're going to use are oregano, cumin, chili powder, turmeric, cayenne, and sea salt, and extra virgin olive oil. And lastly, you just need a little bit of organic vegetable broth, or you can use organic mushroom broth, and you just add that at the end just for consistency. Okay, so in order to properly make the vegetarian chili, there's going to be some preparation that needs to be done beforehand, and the major preparation that should be done is soaking. It's really important to always soak your beans overnight. Soaking your grains and beans is going to dissolve the phytic acid, which is the coating that's on top of the grains and beans that is what causes a lot of digestive issues in people. So once you've soaked the beans and the grains, the water you're always going to discard. There's a couple different ways you can actually cook with kombu. You can boil it on the stove for 4 minutes and use the stock as water. I like to soak it overnight and use the water to cook with, and use a little bit of the kombu to cook with as well. The slower you cook beans, the more digestible they're going to be. So you want to put them in a medium crock pot, and you take the kombu soap water and you cover the beans with the soap water, and you can cook the beans on low for about 8 hours. I actually cut half of the kombu off and cooked it in with the beans as well, because cooking with it helps to tenderize the beans. And as you can see, when the kombu gets cooked, this is it on the top. It gets really slimy and gross, so you technically could eat it. I prefer to just remove it and discard it. When you cook tempeh, if you steam it before you actually saute in a pan, it really brings out the flavor and cooks it really well. So what I like to do is I use just a regular strainer or steamer and put it in a pot filled with water and bring the pot with the water to a boil. Okay, and you can take the tempeh and place it in the steamer and cover it. And I usually like to let it steam for about 10-15 minutes. And you start off by turning the heat on medium-low and adding about a couple tablespoons of olive oil into the pot. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the diced onions and garlic to the oil. Alright, so now that the onions have been gone for a few minutes, we're going to add the diced peppers in next. So you can put the peppers in, and then I'm going to stir them up a little bit. Our tempeh's been steaming, so we're going to turn this off, grab the steamer, and then dump the tempeh right into the pot. And then once the tempeh's in the pot, sitting on top of the onions, then I like to mash it. Okay. Once it's ground up, you can stir it. And then at this part, I also like to add the shiitake mushrooms with it as well. And then now we're going to add the tomatoes, the tomato paste, and the seasonings in. So we're going to put in our 4 cups of chopped tomatoes, can of tomato paste. Okay, and then we're going to stir this up, stir up the pot. I'm going to add roughly maybe a quarter to a half a cup of vegetable broth. And then once we stir that, the next thing we do is add the beans. Looks like a nice hearty chili already. A little more vegetable broth for good luck. And stir that in. And once it's all nice and stirred up, we are going to cover this and let it simmer with all the flavors together for about 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes have gone by, and voila, we have a yummy, healthy vegetarian chili that we will be enjoying. So I hope this was educational and fun, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.